Ladies and gentlemen, welcome out. You know what time of the week it is. Dublin Irish Baseball Coach Show. Coming down to the end of this thing, Coach. Coming to the end of the season, and middle school just wrapped up their season. Let's start there, Coach. Finish not on the high note we wanted, but a great season for the boys.
Well, it was like I told them the other day when they got done. There's going to be a winner and a loser on this day. Granted, they were hoping, we were hoping that it wasn't our guys. But that's an adversity builder for these guys, a little bit of character thing right here, to let them understand how much harder they got to work, the adversities you got to overcome, wanting it more and more now than ever because you just had a taste of it. Now, they had a great season. Ended up, you're in a championship game. May not have turned out like you wanted it to. Videa came out and played well. They split on Friday night, had to come back and play the championship. Hey, it's all on the line on Monday. And Videa came out, and I tell you what, they swung the bat really, really well. They hammered the baseball. Yeah. At the end of the day, they came out swinging it. I'm not saying they wanted it more than our guys did, but just on that day, they found the barrels. When they didn't find the barrel, balls fell in, but you tip your hat to them. Yeah. They played a heck of a game. It was a heck of a series. Hilburn Park was absolutely rocking Friday and Monday with all the fans that were there. We had food. We had the fans. You know, it was just good to see that atmosphere back at historic Hilburn Park. Being able to get us in that situation now, and the way those guys fought this past year, and the job that Coach Pogue, Coach Brantley, and Coach Donnie did, you know, that just goes to show that these guys have all bought in with the direction we're trying to go. Now, it's like we told them, you got beat on Monday, but guess what? Tuesday starts the offseason for next year. So you got to start work. You can't take any time off. Understand this feeling hurts, but when you walk out that gate, it's over with and done. You can't go back in time and change it. Now you start working for the future, and I'm excited of where our middle school program feed into the high school program. The direction that we're going, there's a lot of excitement around Dublin baseball right now.
There definitely is, Coach. And like you say, going on in the middle school, you got a great group of coaches down there. They put up a great season this year, and you got to be excited for that 8th grade group coming up next year.
There's no question about it. I think there's 10 of them, if I'm not mistaken, that's coming up. So there's going to be some guys that, and it's my philosophy, all 8 of them, 9, 10 of them are good enough to start next year. Guess what? You're going to go out there and start. I don't care what. If you have a freshman by your name, sophomore, junior, senior, that has nothing to do with me. Last name has nothing to do with me. First name has nothing to do with it. If you're my best player, you're going to be on that field. Our starting 9 is going to be looked at that way. That's one thing that we are very, very adamant about, and I want these guys to understand and compete. If you're not starting next year, then guess what? Go earn it to start sometime the 2nd game, 3rd game, 10th game, 12th game. It doesn't matter. You've always got to be competing against your friend out here trying to take his job. That's only going to make you a better player.
No doubt.
And whatever best 9 we have next year, not saying any of those 8th graders, the 10 that are coming up, are going to come up here and start. But I know we've got some guys that are going to compete and try to win one of those spots. And if they do, great, they've earned it. They're not just going to get it on merit of who they are. That's not the case. No. We're going to let them compete. And we're going to put the best 9 on the field, and I am excited about those 10th graders. I mean, those 10 8th graders coming up next year, yes.
Yeah, well, we can't have them upperclassmen too comfortable with that group coming up.
I don't want anybody ever comfortable.
No.
You know, you get comfortable, I think that's when you get relaxed and certain things happen. No, there's no reason. Yes, there is. You want to be comfortable as far as when you're in the box playing and hitting and all that stuff. But, no, I want you to be able to compete. Not being comfortable, hey, I've got to go out and do my job, or they got behind me, going to step in and play. Look at Cal Ripken. What's the name? Got hurt, and the guy played over 2,000 and something games, you know, at the end of the day. So you just never know, but I want these guys to compete against each other.
Yeah, no doubt. You want them competing out here every day at practice.
That's right.
And lead to good things in the games, Coach. And
exactly.
Let's transition now to the high school, okay? Yep. So we finished out, last time I talked to you was on Wednesday, so then you had 2 Blakely games, finished that series. Not as hot as we would have liked to. Competed a little bit with them there.
Well, we're like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde at times. Sure. We come out, and you're going, wow, they finally figured something out. Then you come out, and you go, we have not figured anything out.
Yeah.
And it's just frustrating. We've got to get the consistency on any team that walks through that gate, how we go about each game. I don't think we're there. Yeah. We're trying to get there. It doesn't matter if it's Bleckley, Swainsboro, East, or Jefferson County when we played them all in our region. You've got to have that same demeanor when you step out on the field, and I don't think that we have right now. We went over and, had to finish up those 2 games last week with Bleckley County. We didn't play our brand of baseball. Mm-hmm. Now, granted, Bleckley County's good. I mean, they've got some good arms. They swung the bat well. They had some balls that off the end of the batter got jammed that just somehow got in at times, and that's what beats you. And then you get a big hit, and all of a sudden you're down in the game. I scratched my head on a lot of those games last week. Sure. Was very, very frustrated with them, like all of us coaches do when you lose at the end of the day. But our younger guys are maturing. Right. Our older guys still have understanding of the leadership role, which we're trying to get to. So, we can't change it. Got to go back. We only moved forward. We didn't win the other 2 games on Wednesday and Thursday. Went 0-3 against Bleckley. But also, we knew they were a good team. It was just part of it. Now you had to roll into this week. Yeah. So, we lived and learned a little bit against Bleckley right there.
Yeah, that's what we were saying last week. Get past Bleckley. Obviously, we wanted to win those games, but behind us now, can't do anything with them. Now you got East here. I mean, this is what it's coming down to. You got East here, and you've played them once, and that was here at Bush Perry. So walk us through that. That was last night. Yep.
Yeah, we had our last region series, 3 games against East Lawrence, and for us, we've kind of got where we want to be in our hands if we can handle our business. Bottom line is you want to win all 3 games. It's your rival. It's just a little bit of that edginess that we got going on, that little trash talking back and forth between the guys. But it's a fun, competitive game, and that's what you want. So we need our job to be where we want to be. We at least need to win 2 of the 3. We win 2 of the 3, win the 3rd spot of our region, and I'm excited about that. We'll make the state playoffs, and these guys deserve it. I want them to have a taste of it, especially these older guys that are leaving and these younger guys to get that little bite of it right there and go, I want to be back every year. So we need to go. We were 1-12-6 last night. I don't think it was not a clean game all the way around on both sides. That's just, if you sat here and watched the game, you go look at the box scores, you can tell. We couldn't catch some ground balls. They couldn't catch some ground balls. And at the end of the day, that's what hurt both of us. That's what hurt them scoring runs on us and us scoring runs on them. And when you can't field ground balls, you're going to have some trouble. And that's what both sides did. It just wasn't one team last night did better than the other. I think defensively, I thought we both struggled. And that's not knocking on East or anything like that. I mean, I'm just talking the realities of it. I sat here and we watched it last night. Right. Nobody seemed like they wanted to catch a ground ball. But, at the end of the day, you had that one more run in them, which we won 12-6, but that's what you've got to do. A win's a win. That's it. May not be pretty at times. I know there's things we need to clean up. There's guys know of things that we need to clean up. So we'll come back out today. We're going to get to work. We play at their place on Thursday at 5:30, and then we're back at our place over here on Friday for senior night at 5:30. I hope we can just go over there and finish what we've started on Friday, where we can come in. Not saying we're going to take anything off on Friday, but come in, let it be a senior day, honor these guys, and be where we need to be.
Yeah, no doubt, Coach. We got to finish business right here in the regular season, to finish strong on a senior night.
Senior night.
And then we're looking for those state playoffs.
Yep. I'm excited about it, and that's what we want. We want to get this thing back where we're in state playoffs. Yeah. We want to be able to go deep in the state playoffs. I don't know how far this team can go.
Sure.
Which one? Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Sure. Which one? Which ones are going to show up? And if we do pitch, we do make the plays, we put the ball, bat on the ball when we need to, I like our chances. Right. But I'm not going to get ahead of myself. We still got 2 games to go play right here. And we've got to go do our job the next 2 days, so we will have that opportunity to come out next week and get ready for an opponent if we do make it to the state playoffs. But we got to go take care of business tomorrow and Friday.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, we're going to take a break, and then let's preview these last 2 East games. Y'all stay with us.
It's March, and that means 3 things: St. Patrick's Day celebrations, championship basketball and great deals at Dublin Nissan. With rates as low as 0% on new Nissans and 3.9% on select CPO models, now's the time to save a pot of gold at Dublin Nissan.
Pathfinder 0% for 36 months. Frontier 2.99% for 36 months.
Congratulations to the Trinity Christian Crusaders and the Wilkinson County Warriors for their state championships.
Allen's Heating and Cooling is your licensed Amana equipment dealer. Trust Allen's Heating and Cooling to install and service your heating and air conditioning unit. Allen services all brands, and with the purchase of a new unit, Amana offers a lifetime compressor warranty. Sean Clark or any of his friendly staff can help you today at Allen's Heating and Cooling. Your Amana dealer. Amana, last and last and last.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Irish Baseball Coach Show. Todd Hogan here with us. And, Coach, like I said, we got to talk these last two East games, okay? Yep. Tomorrow Thursday, it'll be at East. And then we're going to close out senior night here at home Friday. But let's start, of course, with the Thursday game. Do we know who's going to be on the mound, anything like that, for the game tomorrow?
I think with our guys right now, half the time we don't know who's going to be on the mound. I got to come in and say, hey, how do you feel today? How do you feel today? Coach, let me throw first and I'll let you know. Yeah. Our plans probably right now, to be honest with you, will be Zach Wall will probably go Thursday, and Ethan Moore probably go on Friday. That's kind of the way we've tried to set it up the last couple of weeks. I feel confident with those two guys on the bump, two more seniors. You know, hey, you put it in these seniors' hands, and let's see what they can do. And the good thing about with Jace Giles going 7 last night for us, well, 6 2/3, we had to bring him out, pull him right at the end just called his pitch count. It kept our pitching in a good spot. Sure. We didn't have to really come out and use guys out of the bullpen. Same thing for them. I mean, their guy went deep in the game, and they had to bring somebody in the last inning right there to throw a few pitches. So I think their pitching lines up pretty well. We've just got to come out. I still think we're still figuring out. And you're bad to say this going into the last region series. As coaches, you always tinker with things. You're always figuring things out. And, you know, myself, Coach Brown, Coach Wallace, and B-Wall, we're sitting around going, hey, what do we need to kind of do with the lineup? So I think we're still trying to get a feel. What's the best feel for us to going into these last two games? But one thing I am very, very excited about, Josh Guyton swung the bat well last night, had a big home run. Zach Wall swung the bat very good last night and has been on fire the last couple of weeks. Jace Giles swung the bat well last night. I think between those guys, those three guys, there was 10 hits between those three guys. I think Josh was 3 for 4, Zach was 3 for 3, and I think Jace was 4 for 4. So when that's your 3-hole hitter, you're 5 and 7, I think, is where those guys were at yesterday in the lineup we come up with. There you go. That's pretty dadgum good. You know, you can talk about just 3 guys getting 10 hits. Those guys swung the bat well, and that's good. You want to get hot at the right time, and that's what we was talking about. That's kind of like that middle school game. Videa had gotten hot at the right time, swung the bat good against West Lawrence in the playoffs, come over there and swung it well against us in 3 games. So we need to get these guys hot at the right time, and you got to peak at your best because once you go in, if you make the playoffs, I'm not getting ahead of myself. I'm just speaking theoretically, you know, where we're at. You want to start them to get hot right here and hope we make those playoffs and these guys are hot and we can jump right in and roll. Yeah, no doubt. Got to finish it strong, like I keep saying. Yep. And then, Coach, it'll be back here Friday, senior night. How great is it going to be to honor these 4 guys? Well, I can tell you this. If I would work as hard as my parents do, we'd have some success because the parents have done an unbelievable job this year at both the middle and high school level. On the middle school 8th grade day, they did a heck of a job. Same thing that they're getting together for these seniors. I'm even wanting to be a senior right now with some of the stuff that these kids are getting in the packets they put together. I'm kind of jealous. I'm going, no, coaches could use a little bit of this too. Sure. So the parents have been absolutely believable on getting ready up to Friday night. I think we're going to have a smoker out here. They're going to do some cooking all day, kind of have a nice little thing for it. The kids are excited. The parents are excited. So I'm going to lose 4 good seniors. Yeah. And these are going to be the ones, like I could probably said earlier in some of our last talks, we're going to go as far as these guys take us. Sure. Because all 4 of them pitch. All 4 of them are starting. how far do y'all want us to go? And I'm going to put it on their backs a little bit. You know, they're the ones that should have the most maturity of this whole thing because they're the oldest, and it's on them. So I'm looking forward to this senior night for a way to honor these guys, but it's also bittersweet because I'm hating to lose these 4 guys. They've been a big part of where we're at this year. They're a big part of hopefully where we're going to finish up. I just wish Ty Orr, Ethan Moore, Jace Giles, and Zach Wall had some more eligibility. Sure. It's because these guys have been special to me. They had to sit last year or 2 years ago, and then one had to sit last year. And where I've seen them mature as young men and mature as baseball players, it's been absolutely fun seeing them because all of them, I think, are my sons at the end of the day, and any kid in this dugout, that's what I'm going to treat them like. So I'm going to miss these guys, and I hope we have a great atmosphere here to support these kids on Friday night at 5:30 for Senior Day. Come support these guys and their families and what they've done and what they've meant to Dublin Irish baseball. I want to thank them. I want to thank their parents that have put in so much time for them. It's going to make it a special night, and we need to come out and win a baseball game, and that'll even make it be better.
No doubt. Look, we want to finish strong, come out and support these kids. Last regular season game, don't want to call my shot, but I'm thinking – hopefully it won't be their last game. We're looking to make that playoff push right here. Come out and support. Might as well go to East Lawrence Thursday and then Friday back here for senior night. Come honor these guys. It's going to be a great time out here. Bringing out the smoker, so, I mean,
that's right.
you got
good food.
no excuse to not come on out.
Come get dinner and watch a baseball game on Friday night.
There you go. Sounds like a good time out here at Bush Perry. Coach, let's take one more break.
One more break.
Y'all stay with us.
North, south, east, or west, Friendly Gus is on your way today. Fuel up with Friendly Gus's delicious breakfast, made fresh every day. Your wallet and your belly will thank you. Choose from our 20, 40, and 60-piece chicken finger and wing platters. And don't forget the tater logs. Our food is always fresh and our service is always friendly. Friendly Gus, on your way today. Also shop Cochran Brothers Cash and Carry at 320 South Jefferson in Dublin for additional items like paper products, chicken wings, bulk drinks, spices, sauces, and more.
Hey Dublin, Lawrence County, thanks for 25 great years here at Mellinmore. Packing and shipping, of course, is what we do, but if you need that passport photo, we're here for that too. We're here Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 5:30. We're here to help you here at St. Patrick's or any time during the year. Look forward to seeing you here. Come see your friends here at Mellinmore. And on behalf of everybody here at Mellinmore, thanks for 25 great years. We look forward to seeing you soon.
All right, welcome back. Still here at Bush Perry Field with Coach Todd Hogan. And, Coach, we're getting ready to wrap this thing up, and I think we just got to jump right into it. With the way this thing is going, we got to talk about these sponsors this late in the season.
There's no question about it, man. You know, this is my best starting lineup. We've said it all year long. I want to thank these fine supported sponsors again. Here we go. A+ Flooring, garage, overhead doors, and construction. Bubba's Tire. Don't get a flat tire, got to go over there and see them. Yep. I had one the other day. My wife called me, dadgummit. She just left the middle school game. It was late at night. Hey, I got a flat tire. I got to go over there. And I'm like, seriously? So, hey, get our tire fixed.
Yeah, but you know you can count on Bubba's
You can
Tire
count on Bubba's Tire and them to fix everything for your needs, for anything from brakes to windshield wipers, whatever. Middle Georgia Family Dentistry. Got to get those teeth. Yep. Walker's Formula, Southern Yellow Apparel, Morris Bank, go get you a loan. Yates Insurance and Real Estate, Georgia First Bank, Hobbs Sporting Goods, self-storage or insurance agency, Friendly Gus, Dublin Ford, Pickle Barrel, Ryland Environmental, Dublin Chevy GMC Nissan, Sign Wraps and more, Shell Realty, Shamrock Nutrition, Farmer State Bank, Rehab Advantage and Sports Medicine, City of Dublin Natural Gas, Clements and Keene Insurance, Robbins Financial Credit Union, MPHI, Chick-fil-A, Community Bank of Dublin and Lawrence County, Georgia United Credit Union, Piggly Wiggly, CSS, which is Complete Site Work Services, Allen Heating and Cooling, and Mitch Warnick, Attorney at Law. And also, like we always say, we want to thank TV 35 for everything they have done for us. I want to thank just the parents and the community and everybody that supported these guys, especially out at our middle school game the other night. Because as I was around there looking, it's a lot of people I haven't seen in a while that used to be at Hilburn Park.
That's right.
Growing up with all of us around, whether it was a dad, a grandparent, a brother or a sister or a grandmama, it was amazing when you look down from foul pole to foul pole at historic Hilburn Park with a lot of people I haven't seen in the past that were sitting there watching a good baseball game, cheering on and for that green and gold right there. It just brought chills back to me.
That's right.
And it made that hair stand up on the back of your neck a little bit and go, this is exciting times for Dublin baseball, and Hilburn Park is the place that it's going to start happening at. That's the lower levels. So thank you to everybody that came out and supported these young men. Hopefully y'all can all do it in the future for us. Let's do this thing like we've done in the past. We've got a long ways to go. Never going to take any kind of shortcuts one way or the other to get there. We're going to press forward, press forward, press forward. We're going to do everything we can to keep our foot on that throttle and turn Dublin baseball around. And thanks to everyone that is supporting this stuff for us. Thank you for everything you've done for us this year. We appreciate y'all a lot.
Yeah, man. Hop on the train now. Irish baseball on the rise, looking to finish this regular season strong, man. And we're going to bring you all the coverage right here on TV 35. Right. But come on out to the games Thursday and Friday, man. Come support these boys. You're trying to finish the regular season on a high note. And, Coach, we're going to be back next week, but let's end this week strong. What we got for them?
Y'all know what I always say. Go Irish.